Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Where are we going next? Today, we're back with another resort tour. We're here at Barcelo Maya Riviera. So we're gonna take you guys on a little tour of this resort, show you guys what it's all about. We're gonna take a look at the lobby, some of the restaurants here. So there's some a la carte restaurants that you're gonna enjoy. The buffet. We're gonna look at sneak peek of some of the rooms. We'll take a look at the pools, the beach, and all kinds of cool stuff to make sure you guys have a great time here at Barcelo Maya Riviera. So without further ado, let's head inside. So as you're walking up here to the front of the hotel, this is where you'd be dropped off by your airport transportation or picked up by any taxis or transportation for any excursions. And if you look over to the right here, a big part of the hotel is taken up by Barcelo Maya Arena, which is the convention center here at the hotel. So I just want to let you guys know this is our first video here of our new series at the Barcelo Maya Grand Resort. So we're going to be releasing a whole bunch of new videos covering all the hotels. We're going to be looking at the buffets, the rooms, all the resorts, and some of the resorts you can actually see from the driveway here. This is the Maya Beach next door, and then from there the hotels kind of continue on. So I'll show you a map right now where the Barcelo Maya Riviera is located in relation to the other hotels. The great thing about this hotel is that you can actually stay here and visit all the other hotels, buffets and pools, and enjoy those amenities at the other hotels too. This resort is perfect if you're a honeymooner, anniversaries. It's adults only, so you're going to get some nice peace and quiet and relaxation. It's very new, very modern, which we're going to take a look at as we kind of walk in here. The resort is pretty big, so there is a spot here where you can wait for a transportation, like a little shuttle bus that comes around and brings you to different areas of the resort. So as we come in here, this is going to be where you can this is where you're going to be dropped off by your airport transportation, and the bellman here will be happy to help you with any of your luggage or anything of that sort. And if we look over this way, this is the main check-in desk right here. So first thing we noticed about this hotel here is it's really, really big. Like, in terms of the rooms are huge and the ceilings are so tall, as you can kind of see right here. This view goes all the way down to the other side of the lobby and out looking over the pool, which we'll take a look at in just a second too. So just a little wayfinding as you come in here. So this is the front entrance. Down this hallway here is where you're going to find all the restaurants in terms of a la carte, and down below on the first level, down the stairs, you're going to find the fitness center and the wellness center as well. Like I said, this is the resort lobby here. Across from that there's a gift shop. Further on from that is the lounge for premier guests or premium level guests, and then across from that is a lobby bar. But one thing I just wanted to show you here before you come in, you're going to find these little TV screens scattered throughout the resort. So it's kind of hard to see this one just because of the lighting right now, but this is just a map of pretty much everything happening at Barcelo Maya Grand Resort. You can see where all the hotels are located. This is the one we're touring right now, and this is where we are. And all the other hotels are kind of scattered out to the left on the map. So just down this hallway here is the other entrance to the gift shop, and then some washrooms here, just located just there. All right, so I just wanted to give you a better view of the front desk lobby, or the front desk here in the lobby. It looks absolutely beautiful. This painting on the back is probably the biggest painting I've ever seen in my life. And the staff here will be very happy to help you with any of the issues or any kind of tips or suggestions you might need during your stay. And yeah, very friendly. We found the service was excellent here. And then just beside the lobby, the front desk here at the lobby, there's another little TV board here which gives you some information about things happening at the resort. So these aren't touch screens or anything like that we've seen at some other resorts, but you can still kind of just wait around for a second, and as you see, the screen changes and gives you some information about all the ins and outs and the going-ons here at the resort. So this is a pretty helpful one here. They usually show the activities, and you can see that right there, some of the things that are happening. You can pause the screen if you'd like to check out some of the other things going on. And then also this one here where it shows like all the different parties that are happening here at the Maya Riviera. So last night it was the violin, and previous to that was the Cuban salsa night, which was actually pretty cool. So across from the front desk there's the gift shop here. I just want to also point out that like it's very modern in here. Like if you look at the seating here, it's very kind of square, straight lines, kind of unique seating, wooden and almost like marbly colors here. It's pretty neat. It's very Very, very posh, I would call this hotel. So looking over to the left here, you can see the gift shop here at the hotel, and it's a pretty big gift shop comparing to some of the ones we've seen at other hotels along our travels. They've got all kinds of great stuff in here. As you can see from the window here, we've got all kinds of jewelries. We've got lots of souvenirs back there too. There's even, just gonna try to get close to the window, there's even some apparel, some shirts and dresses and hats and beach bags. There's little souvenirs, as you can see, along the shelves here. They've also got some things that you may have run out of or forgotten on your travels. So they've got like sunscreens and things like that. They've got medications, all kinds of stuff here, toiletries. And then as you can see here, the shop's open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Also, if you just want a little bit of air conditioning, it's really air conditioned in here and quite cool. So the lobby is an open air concept, so it does get a little bit warm in here. So just letting you know that. And this is kind of like the main area where you'd probably want to hang out if you're hanging out at Riviera Maya in the nighttime. So just letting you know that the lobby bars and the gift shop are air conditioned if you need a little escape from the heat. So there's another little view. You can see there's some beach toys. There's some beach floaties and stuff beyond this little case here. And then some scuba masks, water shoes, flip-flops, and all kinds of stuff. Oh, another thing to point out is there's some wine, spirits, and then some cigars as well on the back wall here too. If we look back this way from the gift shop, coming over this way, there's a hallway, and essentially this leads, there's a couple things that lead down this, there's a couple things that come down this hallway, which you can always take a look at here on these indicators. There's 5 floors of rooms, so they're all this way. There's all the numbers essentially, and that's the left side of the hotel. And then also there's an access to Miramar Buffet, which is downstairs on the first level. This also connects to that hallway that I was pointing at before with the washrooms. One other thing to point out from the washrooms down here, I'm not going to obviously go in them, but we did visit them, and they have changing rooms inside as well. So if you wanted to kind of like freshen up before you head to the airport, there's like showers and little lockers you can put all your stuff in. So that's very helpful too. All right, so back over here at the front desk here in the lobby, and if we look over this way, there's another hallway which leads to more rooms, another entrance or stairway to go down to, or also an elevator to get down to the Miramar Buffet. But also right here is guest services. So here you can ask any questions here. They can help you book any a la carte restaurants. All right, so one other thing I want to show you guys before we head into the rest of the lobby area there. Here's the gift shop. Here's the front desk. Coming down this hallway right here is Vacaciones Barcelo. I think I said that right. Vacaciones Barcelo. And inside this little office here, you can book excursions. So this is open, it looks like 0 a.m. or 0 a.m. to 0 p.m. So it looks like it's open 24 hours to get excursions. So that's quite handy actually if you come late and you want to book and set up your week. It's awesome. There's little pamphlets in here as well you can grab and see different excursions. So from the excursion desk here, just turning this way, there's lots of hallways here, but everything basically kind of connects in like a square. For example, like this hallway down here will connect back into the lobby if you turn that way. If we look over this way, this is where we started the tour, just outside in the parking area here. This is Barcelo Conference Center. And if we look down this hallway, this is going to lead us to all the a la carte restaurants. Just before we head down the hall here, just a few things to point out. To the right here, this is the Barcelo Maya Riviera Conference Center. Looking out to the left here, just going to do a little wayfinding here. So this is basically the hotel guest room area. So kind of, as you saw from the map earlier, it's kind of organized in like a kind of a circular pattern that kind of wraps around the beach and perimeters the beach. Just over this way, this is the main lobby, and then there's like some walkways down here as well that you can use in the just to kind of get around to different areas of the hotel. This is kind of more like tree jungly area, but there are some footpaths through there. We have seen some like little critters on these footpaths and like little iguanas and stuff. If you're a little bit startled by those things, maybe kind of choose like just to walk through the hotel lobby to get to where I am standing right now. So we're gonna head down this hallway now and take a look at the different a la carte restaurants. There's Sapporo, Japanese. There's Dolce Vita, which is Italian. La Comedie, and that's a French restaurant, and Agave, which is a Mexican restaurant. So again, it's a bit of a long walk all the way down to where the restaurants are, but I'm just going to do a little fast forward here for us. I'm kind of near the entrance to the first set of a la carte restaurants. Just looking over the left here over the guest rooms again. I just want to point one thing out. All these rooms that you're looking at right now, they do not have an ocean view or pool view. They're looking out over the gardens or the kind of like jungle here that we're looking at right now. That's sort of one class of room, garden view. And if you wanted like an ocean view or ocean front room, it would be on the other side of the hotel, which we'll look at in a little while here. So looking behind me now, here's like a nice little seating area here. We're coming up on the a la carte restaurants. And the first one here to the right is Sapporo, the Japanese restaurant. I really like what they did with these a la carte restaurants. We went in here a couple times already. So here's how these are kind of like arranged. So basically we have Sapporo and we have La Dolce Vita, the Japanese and the Italian restaurant, and there's a common entrance to them here. So you come down this beautiful kind of walkway here, and at nighttime this is really lit up quite nicely. When you come down here, as you enter in through this door in front of me, there's a small like lounge kind of bar area here, and it's basically sort of like a common area for the two restaurants. So this is the lounge here I was talking about. Essentially this lounge is kind of like a common area, like a lobby for these two restaurants. And then we got the Japanese restaurant here on the one side. And then on the other side, we have the Italian restaurant, which is right here. So I really like that. It's really kind of cool how they've got this all set up. Over here they've got some like, you know, specialty cocktails and spirits from the Japanese culture. And over here they've got some Italian spirits and wines from Italian culture. So yeah, the decoration is super on point here. The food is excellent. Some of the best a la carte food that we've had at on our stay. We chose not to do the teppanyaki experience. We've done teppanyaki before, but they do have like tables set up back here that are kind of around a grill, and they will cook your food right in front of you as a teppanyaki experience. We have yet to visit the Italian, but we do plan on it, and I'm hoping that if it's as good as the Japanese was, we're going to have a great meal here as well. So looking forward to eating at La Dolce Vita. They do have a couple like outdoor seating areas here, and you can see there's like a small little kind of outdoor terrace, which would be definitely a little bit warm in the evening, and it is air conditioned inside, so you can kind of take your preference of what kind of seating you'd like. Turning over this way, we're heading up on the two other a la carte restaurants here. Lots of selection for food here. And of course, there is buffets offered. However, I just want to point out too that the buffets aren't offered in the evening. So they do close at 6 o'clock. And you do have to choose one of these a la cartes if you want dinner here. Now, that doesn't mean that you are without buffets. You could always visit a neighboring hotel and visit one of their buffets as well if you choose buffet for dinner. Otherwise, one of these a la cartes is going to be your dining options for the evening here at Maya Riviera. So we're here at the next little entrance, same as we saw before. We're here at La Comedia and Agave. So we got the Mexican restaurant, Agave, over here, and we've got La Comedia, the French restaurant, just over here. So yeah, so we did eat at the Mexican restaurant. We chose the taco bar, and we'll put some video or picture in there of what the taco bar was like. And we do plan to visit the French restaurant as well. We just haven't been there. And I'm sure it will be a very good meal, just like the other a la carte. So definitely trust the a la cartes here. They are super good, and definitely a very good dining experience here at Barcelo Maya Riviera. Okay, we got a good shot here of the rest of the rooms here, kind of going along the way here. But what I'm going to do is just put on screen here a few QR codes that you can scan, and that's going to help you access the menus that are offered here at the 4 different a la cartes. So you can kind of pause your screen right now and use your cell phone to just tap into the QR codes for the different restaurants and take a look at the menus. Okay, so I'm at the end of the hall now. So if we pan around here, this is the Agave restaurant, and that's where we came from all the way down the hall there. We're not going back there at the moment. We're actually going to go downstairs using this staircase right here. And we're going to take a look at some of the activity offerings here at the hotel. So if we look out over this balcony here, we can look at the sports area, or we can see the sports area over here. And pretty impressive actually. There's a kind of like a basketball court right here, but there's also like soccer nets, so you could play soccer there. And then there's a pickleball court just over there. and then just beyond that, like a full tennis court too. There's the sports courts down from the first level here, and again, there are some walkways that lead out into the garden area and back to the rooms, and also like this way back to the lobby. So looking over this way, we're gonna come up to the fitness center and the wellness center. All right, so I'm just inside. I had a little chat with the team members here. So the wellness center is over here, and this is where you can book any like massages and facials and things like that over in this area. They also have a kind of an open area here that looks great for like if you want to do some like HIIT circuits or just stretching or some yoga on your own. Lots of like mirrors and stuff. It's actually really nice in here. And then over this way, if you look over to the right side, there's no one in here right now, so I can do some filming. There is lots of fitness equipment. So we have like some cardio equipment here. We have like a little spin bike, a rowing machine, ellipticals. There's even some strengthening equipment here. There's a full set of dumbbells here. Looks like it's in kilograms. It goes from 4 all the way up to 22 kilograms. That's about, what, 55 pounds or so. And there's even a squat rack, another squat rack here too with a barbell on it. Oh yeah, this is great. And some treadmills that look out over the garden area. All right, so yeah, there was some changing rooms in there as well. So if you needed to change, I think there may be showers in there too, but again, your room is pretty close by as well. Yeah, so the fitness team member also told me that there is another kind of like larger fitness center. It's got all kinds of different things like classes and yoga and things like that, which is located at the Colonial. Just interrupting the current video to show you the Your Spa or You Spa experience that's located in the middle of the whole complex. If you're looking for an awesome spa experience and an awesome fitness center, this is definitely the place to come. So we'll show you on the map where this is located, and you can kind of like localize it based on where your resort is and you're staying. They have, like I said, the sauna, steam room, hydrotherapy, hot tub, and things like that just behind here. Another thing too is if you're a premium level guest, you actually have 1 hour included every single day inside that sauna, steam room, hot tub, hydrotherapy. So something that you need to reserve in advance, but really, really helpful, and really, probably one of the best perks of premium is the access to the spa here. So if we get a chance to do it with our premium level service, we'll see if we can record some stuff too. I don't know what we will be able to record back there, but we'll try to put some clips in to show you what it's like. So now we're gonna head into the fitness center. Here it is here. Doesn't look like there's too many people right now here. Oh yeah, so here we got to the left, we got like a little studio to do like some TRX training, some boxing. They've got some like exercise balls and like, oh yeah, this is great. A big open space here for some classes and stuff. I think they do some yoga and stuff in here as well. This just like makes me want to go here and like do like workouts and stuff. Look at this big tree in the middle. There's like some elliptical machines around the outside. And then against the window there, they've got some like different exercise machines. There's some exercise benches over here with dumbbells as well to do some dumbbell training. Oh yeah, like you can pretty much do everything here easily. There's so much, everything you need and more here at the fitness center inside U-Spa. So yeah, I was really looking forward to showing you guys this. There's so much here and it's so posh looking. And then we have some water. You can just open up the cooler here and grab some water. This is all bottled water. Towel service, sanitizing wipes, and then they've got some trainers here to help you out if you need some help with some of your training. Okay, so I'm on the first level of the hotel right now, and just basically where we started, all the a la cartes are above us right now on the second floor, just up here. I just wanted to point out one thing at the end of the hallway. So I'm just at the end of the hall here, and just beside me to the left is a small little office, and this is where all the tour operator representatives are going to be. So if you came in with a tour operator from your country, your home country, this is where your tour operator is going to be hanging out. So inside I see Transat, I see Delta, I think I see Amstar. So there's all kinds of different things that they can help you with. They can actually book excursions for you here too, and they'll help you with information of transportation that gets you back to the airport when your vacation is all over. So just down from the tour operators, there's a small little spot here for vending machines, and then there's ATMs here as well. So if you wanted to take out cash for your trip, there's US dollars here, and I believe this one is pesos. And then over here is a walkway to get to parking, which is just to the left where these ladies are going, and then to the first level rooms and the buffet. So this is parking down here if you rented a car. And then up this way, this is going to lead us to the rooms, Miramar Buffet, and then also it doesn't actually show it here, but, oh, sorry, yeah, I did say the rooms that are going to be on the first level. And I think just to kind of landmark everything and connect everything together, because I know that's kind of hard when you're just watching through a video here, if I basically kind of transported myself up one level, I'd basically be in like the hallways of the lobby. So these stairs right here will take me up to the lobby. And again, there's elevators right here as well that will take me up to the lobby too. So there's the elevators, and there's the walkways to get down to the rooms there. So just to the left is Miramar Buffet. This is open right now and they're serving lunch at the moment. So we'll give you a little sneak peek about some of the food offering here at Miramar Buffet. But we did do a full buffet tour here at Miramar Buffet. And you can take a look at that video on screen or down in the description below. Okay, last thing to mention from Miramar Buffet before we head upstairs is you turn right all the way down this hallway. This is going to lead you out to the pool area too, which we're going to kind of look at from above and head down from the stairs from the lobby. All right, so I'm back up in the main level of the lobby here. This is going to be the gift shop, front desk, and then we're turning around this way to take a look at the second part of the lobby. So this is the premium level lounge. So you're only able to access this sort of lounge area where there's some food and drink offerings and a bar if you're the premium level. So we'll just pop in there real quick. So there's like couches here, there's some seating, there's some extra seating over here too, so you can kind of relax with a drink at nighttime. This is the desk that if you're actually, if you're a premium level guest, you'll actually check in right here. So they'll bring you to this area right here and they'll help you check in, get your bracelets, and also help you book any a la carte restaurants. Just over here is the food area for the lounge. So I'll take you through a small little tour of some of the food offered here in the lounge. So it's not a huge selection, but there is some little things. So we've got some like prosciutto, some cheeses, we've got some like vegetables and cured meats and some smoked salmon. They've got some like breakfast stuff out still, so they got like some bacon and sausage and some hash browns, a little omelet and some French toast. And then there's all kinds of like little dinner rolls and things, a coffee station, and then some cereals. They've got some yogurts in this small little refrigerator, fruit cups, small fruit plates, which look really nice. And then some juices out here too. We've got some green juice and then some orange juice too. And then just to let you see some of the spirits in the back, this is what's offered at the premium level lounge. So you can pause that and kind of take a look through there. All right, so exiting out of the premium level bar, or the premium level lounge, I should say, just across from it is Bahia Lobby Bar. And Bahia Lobby Bar is a lounge or kind of bar or chill lounge or chill area for all guests. So again, it's air conditioned in the previous lounge we're in and also air conditioned in this one. There's a big screen TV up here, and in the evening in the afternoons we've seen some like different sports, like different soccer and baseball and stuff up here, so it's kind of cool. You can grab a drink, hang out at one of these chairs or couches here, and you can watch some entertainment up here. There's a long bar here that you can get a drink at. It gets a little busier in the evening, but there are some staff members that will walk around and ask you if you want any drinks and kind of give you like table service if you're hanging out at one of the tables. It's very similar offering in different alcohol cocktails and things at this bar as the premium level bar as well. So if we look over here, there's some different things offered than the premium level lounge. There's some like sandwiches here, and then there's a coffee machine too, so you can make like hot chocolate, you can make cappuccinos, espressos, things like that. There's some little desserts here, and just beside that there's a popcorn case here too, which has small little bags of popcorn, so you can grab a bag of popcorn and have a snack while you're having your drink. And there's like some peanuts too you can grab. So this is cool, I like this. There's some fruit as well, and then some iced tea, some green iced tea and some regular iced tea, and then a washroom as well. So one thing I wanted to point out as well that we just missed saying in the premium level lounge is there also is washrooms there too. Also bordering a lot of the walls in the lobby here is the information boards that we've seen kind of scattered throughout the resort, just giving you more information about the activities and some of the events that happen in the hotel. Okay, so this is the main kind of seating area for the lobby area, and especially at nighttime. I just want to point out that this is like a really cool area at night. On either side of, here's the right side, they've got these gigantic screens, and I mean, like, this is like the lobby. I don't know if you can tell on the video, but this is really tall. Like, it's very big lobby, very high ceilings, and they have like some, like, you know, nature videos going on right now just to kind of give it some nice ambiance. But at nighttime they put some like DJs up there and like different live shows from different performers. But I do want to kind of point out as well that there is the Bahia DJ that hangs out right here. Again, there's another kind of like fish reef over here on this side, which is different from the one we just saw, which is really cool, just hanging out and kind of looking at that really relaxing video on the screen. Also at nighttime, this is kind of like the main hub for entertainment. So there is basically like, they'll set up a stage some nights here as well, where the entertainment for that night will be. So we saw like a salsa night, we saw like a saxophone and violin night. But yeah, that's all that's really offered here. It's fun. You can get up and dance on this. We're basically standing on the dance floor right now. But if you're looking for something a bit more, you'd have to visit or take the transport, which is at the front of the resort, to one of the neighboring hotels, and they have theaters there. So again, if you wanted to take a look at where those theaters are located or some of the other resorts, you could take a look in the description down below for the other hotel resort tours. But just let you know, those are going to be coming out in the next few weeks as we kind of get them up and ready for YouTube. So yeah, it's pretty neat up here. There's like a little kind of like almost an infinity pool or fountain here. So you can't swim in here, but there's like a little fountain here. And at night, this is so cool. And right now we're looking out over basically the pool area and the beach area at the hotel. So we might as well do a little landmarking while we're up here because we got such a great view. So basically just below us is the Miramar Buffet, and there's a little terrace out there that we're basically standing over right now. And over here, this is the, just get a little better view of that. So over here is the pool bar. So that's the music bar, they call it, because that's where most of the activity and the music plays. There's another pool just here and wrapping all the way around this way too. And then finally the second bar over here, which is the pool bar. And basically they're mirrors of each other, except over here it's a bit more quiet. So yeah, let's go take a look at everything down here as we go around. We'll point out some different things and we'll kind of finish up here on the beach here. So there's a few different ways to get down to the first level. You could take the elevators that we saw earlier. There's a few different sets of staircases kind of in the back areas of the lobby. And then there's a staircase here, and then a staircase if we wrap around this way, just right there. So we're going to take the staircase over here and head down and take a look at the pool area. All right, so we took the stairs down and we're on the first level. This is the Miramar Buffet's kind of terrace area. It is quite warm, but they do have lots of fans kind of going on the ceiling. So, you know, you get a good breeze. That's what we noticed about this pool area, is that I can even feel a breeze as I'm talking right now. Down there again is the kind of more quiet area, which we're gonna visit in just a second. And then over this way is the music bar pool area, which we're gonna kind of visit at the moment here. All right, so we're gonna head into the left side here, which is the more lively area, as we said, and you can already hear it. But hey, I like these like little bar stools here and these little tables that you can have a little snack at or a drink at. So inside this little area here, the music's kind of loud, so hopefully you can still hear me. This is where you can get some pool towels just right here. And then just over to the right is the bar area where you can get all kinds of drinks and cocktails. Over this way is the pool. So you can see there's some sun loungers or sunbeds in the water here, which is really cool. You can have like a drink and relax there and tan. There's like these little hydro massagers over here, which are kind of strong. I tried those earlier and it was very uncomfortable, but you might be a bit more tolerant than I am. Just over here, wrapping around, is the swim up bar area, so you can grab a drink if you're in the pool. Just beyond there, they're playing some volleyball. And then, yeah, there's some sun loungers over here. So the sun loungers we found were very comfortable. They're very kind of new and modern. There's hammocks here, as you can see, scattered throughout. And then these pergolas up top to give you some shade. So yeah, pretty much a lot of the lounge area is scattered throughout this pool deck, and they have the loungers, hammocks, and then these like big sunbeds, and some of them have shade on, as you can see right there too. So again, just past this over here, Maya Riviera ends, and that's where the next hotel starts. So we're not going to go down that way, we're going to kind of loop back over this way and head back and check out the rest of the pool area. And one more thing to point out is we have bar, towels, and then some washrooms here. Okay, so here's a nice shot of the back side of the hotel. This is the Miramar Buffet terrace, and we're just walking away from the activity pool, music pool, and we're heading towards the more quiet area, which I can already tell is much more quiet. There's not much music playing over here. Some of the sun loungers here don't have any shade, so if you're looking for a lot of sun, and then just a couple like little palm trees that act as shade. Oh, look at that shot, that's nice. This is a good spot for you right here. There are fountains over here, so you wouldn't be swimming in here. This is the swimming pools just on the left side over here. So yeah, as we come up this area, this is where the second pool is located. And one really cool thing about this area is that this infinity pool is considered the largest infinity pool in the Mayan Riviera. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it is really nice. Like, we like to grab a drink and just relax on the edge over there and just look out over the ocean. So it is really cool. So yeah, so this is basically the second pool area, or the kind of quiet pool area. It's quite large. There's like a couple pools kind of built into one. So we have one here, another one there, and then a third one kind of over on that side there. And then a bit different to this one, they have these like big sunbeds in the middle that you can kind of jump up and lay down on, just there and there, and then further along over there as well. So one thing I want to show you guys before we check out the rest of the pool area and then the beach area, I just want to show you guys the swim out pool kind of rooms and what they look like from the other side, because they are pretty cool. So just to share a little bit of detail about the hotel here. So this, again, these are all the rooms that are facing the ocean. There's approximately 850 rooms in this hotel, so it's a pretty big resort. There's lots of space, lots of sun loungers too, especially on the beach. So there's not really the feeling of like, you know, being, you know, packed in with all the other people, even though there's so many rooms here and so many people. 500 of these rooms are sea view, so that's the rooms we're looking at right now. And then 110 of the rooms are these rooms right here that you can see on the bottom that have the swim out pools. And that's actually kind of like a special perk you get if you're staying at the premium level and you choose like a swim out pool room. Otherwise, if you have a room on the 2nd to 5th floor, you have a balcony and you have a little jacuzzi tub on the balcony as well. So you can still kind of get like a really cool swimming experience in your jacuzzi tub and from your balcony, and still get like a really cool experience. Okay, so I just double checked to make sure there's nobody swimming in these pools, because I don't want to film anyone here at the pools in their private pool. But this is essentially what the suites look like. So you have like a small little lounger here, just like this, with a little table. You got your own little private little jacuzzi as well. And then you have these little steps that step down into the private pool. So yes, you do have a private pool, but it is pool water that's shared with like some guests that are linked into this part of the section of the resort. And then over this way, they continue along the first level of the resort. So across from these rooms here and into the main pool area, we have another pool lounge or a pool bar. And this one here is exactly the same as the other one. So we have washrooms here. We have a kind of a seated area right here. We have the towels that you can grab just right here. And then we have a pool bar, which people are lining up for right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk out this area here. So there's pools to the right and to the left of me here. This is the pool bar we were just looking at just there. This is gonna give you a bit better shot of the swim up pool bar, which is right here. As you can see, there's some stools in the water as well. There's some tables that you can kind of hang out at and stand at with your drink. And yeah, this is a big pool area. There's lots of room to swim. We even saw some people playing some catch with a football, and there's lots of space to spread out so you're not bothering other guests. But yeah, take a look at this. This is such a nice resort. Honestly, this is one of our favorites we've started to tour here, or one of our favorites we've toured. throughout our time on the YouTube channel here. And this is definitely one of our top recommendations for hotels to visit if you're looking for like a nice modern new experience. It's adults only as well, so you know, if you're a couple looking for a nice quiet, kind of like nice, fresh, modern, yeah, definitely consider Barcelo Maya Riviera as your hotel choice. So if we turn over to the left here, this is going to take us out to the beach area. And at the present time, there isn't too many people using the beach. We were here yesterday on the beach and there's so many chairs open, so many chairs in the shade as well, which is sometimes pretty hard to find when you're at these all-inclusive resorts. So you can see lots of chairs open here, nobody's towels on them at all, like nobody's reserving them. I'm sorry if it's a little windy, it's kind of like just coming off the sea right now, so hopefully you guys can still hear me really well. But on the beach, there isn't really too much to mention. There's lots of seating areas, lots of palm trees for shade, so you can move your chairs around to like follow the shade so you're not getting too much sun. There's a small little soccer field or soccer, kind of sand soccer court, and they'll organize that with the staff. Over there, they're playing volleyball at the moment, and there's always like good fun there at the volleyball. And then, yeah, let's go take a look at the water here. The sand is beautiful here. There's actually like very, very nice white sand at the moment. It's a very funny contrast to my red shoes at the moment. Very Canadian. So yeah, coming out to the ocean right now. Right now, the waves are the biggest I've seen them so far in our time here. But they're still like pretty manageable, like if you're a good swimmer. The flag right now they're flying is yellow, so it's sort of like moderate, versus green and red. Red being like swim at your own risk or don't swim. Yellow being kind of like use caution. Green mean like it's free for anyone to swim and enjoy. One thing I wanted to point out as well though is the seaweed situation here, which is like something that always, you know, is on people's minds when they're going on their vacation. So right now I would say it's sort of like a moderate seaweed situation, moderate to light. I would say that just because there's lots of seaweed kind of on the beach at the moment, as you can see just in front of me. But in the water, you can find some areas where it's pretty light to swim in, but it does get quite heavy at times too. It really just depends on like the tides and the time of year. So the Facebook group, the Maya Grand Resort Facebook group is always a good resource to kind of check in before your stay to kind of know what to expect. But one thing I really would recommend too before you jump in the water is grab a set of water shoes. Although it's pretty sandy walking in here, there are some rocks kind of scattered throughout, so you'll kind of be walking in and just step on like a little like patch of rocks. So if you're wearing water shoes, you can protect your feet. But yeah, it was quite pleasant actually. The water is like the warmest I've ever felt it here in Mexico in this little like kind of lagoon area here. If we look over there, this is sort of where the other two resorts kind of end. So we've got the Riviera Maya, we've got the beach, and we've got the Caribe, and they kind of end right here. And as we wrap around the corner, that's where the other two hotels, the Tropical and the Colonial, and finally the Maya Palace is going to be on the other side of that coast. Which again, like I said, we've done tours of those hotels, which we'll be putting up on our YouTube channel as we go throughout the weeks here. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this hotel, please feel free to use the comments down below. We're happy to answer all your questions. And if you found this video helpful in booking your trip, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out where we're going next.